Intro. Dark skies over a Cold War airbase. You ever feel the rumble of a jet engine shake the earth beneath your boots? That thunder, low, deep, unapologetic, is the voice of history. A son of Soviet steel, born to fly fast, hit hard, and disappear over the horizon like a ghost. This is the story of the Sukhoi Su-17, NATO codename Fitter. You don't hear its name much in your casual jet talk. Not like a Su-27, not like the MiG-29. But here's the twist: this bird changed the rules of close air support. Its variable sweep wings? They weren't just for show. In a world caught in the crossfires of ideology and proxy wars, the Su-17 became a flying ace of adaptability. A jet that could charge low into battle with bombs strapped under its belly, and still outrun the heat when it had to. This is a fighter bomber designed to do the dirty work, the kind of missions no fancy stealth jet is built for. Ground attack, tactical bombing, scorched earth. You want muscle? This is raw power strapped to wings. Chapter 1. Cold War Genesis. Let's take it back. It's the late 1960s. The Soviet Union has eyes everywhere, especially on the skies over Vietnam. Their ally, North Vietnam, is getting torn up by American F-105s and Phantoms. The USSR needs something that can punch back. Something fast, something agile, and something that can deliver a bomb load without flying into those radar-soaked death traps. Enter the Su-7. But the thing is, the Su-7 didn't cut it. Too stiff, too limited, too primitive. It needed to evolve. Enter the Su-17, a dynamic, variable wing upgrade of the Su-7. Adjustable wings, stronger engines, bigger payload. The Soviet designers packed everything they learned from combat into this new beast. They called it S-32. Then it formally took on the title Su-17, the first swing-wing jet of the Sukhoi family. Chapter 2. Flexing. The wings, what made the Su-17 different. What makes a jet truly adaptable? Most jets are either fast or stable. The Su-17 said, why not both? Its wings swing, literally. The inner wings stay fixed, but the outer panels could rotate backward up to 62 degrees. Flying slow for a bombing run? Keep the wings forward for lift. Running from SAMs after the drop? Swing them back and cut through the air like a scythe. It wasn't built to win dogfights. It wasn't built for acrobatics. It was built to fly low, hit hard, and return in one piece. Its engines weren't just fire breathers. They were built to haul up to 4,000 kilos of weapons. Missiles, rockets, cluster bombs, fuel tanks. The Su-17 didn't care. You needed firepower? It said, load me up. And then there's the design, simple, rugged, brutal. No finesse, no glossy panels. Just rivets, steel, and sweat. A pilot's plane, not a showpiece. Chapter 3. In the heat of war. Wars have a way of turning machines into legends. The Su-17 joined the front lines wherever Soviet interests lay. Afghanistan, Angola, Iraq, Libya, Syria. This bird flew. It wasn't always pretty. Soviet pilots in Afghanistan pushed these machines to the limit, blasting Mujahideen positions in the mountains. The low-level flight profile made them deadly and vulnerable. Some were shot down, some crashed into the rocks, but most returned, patched with bullet holes and stories no textbook would dare describe. When Saddam Hussein faced Iran in the 1980s, the Fitter was in the thick of it. Flying over the desert, bombing oil facilities, strafing armored columns, the Iraqi Su-17s weren't just military hardware. They were instruments of terror. And when the Soviet Union fell, these jets didn't retire. They spread out like survivors of an empire. Peru, Poland, Vietnam, Yemen, North Korea. These countries took them in, refitted them, kept them alive. Even today, in some war-torn corner of the Middle East, there's probably an Su-22, the later export version, roaring low over some city in flames. Chapter 4. Evolution of the Beast. What does survival mean in the jet era? Adaptation. And the Su-17 did just that. By the 1970s came the Su-17M, more avionics, new fire control systems, extra hardpoints. Then the Su-17M2, with a better head-up display, new cameras for reconnaissance. Then the Su-17M3, introducing a laser rangefinder and target designator. Soviet tech was catching up. The bird was getting smarter, The last production model? Su-17M4. This was the apex predator of the fitter family. New engines, air-to-air capability, precision strike capability. Let that sink in, a hardcore ground attack jet that could suddenly drop guided bombs and fire air-to-air missiles, and what started as just another ground attacker became a platform for the future. Chapter 5, Fitter in the Modern Eye. So what do we make of the Su-17 today? Some say it's outdated, a fossil. But look closer and you'll see something different, a survivor. In an age of stealth fighters, drones, and precision warfare, the Su-17 is still flying, not because it's the best, but because it's reliable, fixable, understandable. When the high-tech stuff fails, you go back to the core. Back to the machine that doesn't pretend to be perfect and just useful. It's a warplane built not for military parades, but for war. Real, dirty, unfiltered combat. Outro, the last roar. So here's the truth. Not all war machines become icons. Some just do their job, quietly, brutally, effectively. The Su-17 isn't celebrated. It doesn't make the posters. But in the underbelly of 20th century conflict, this jet made its mark. It carved fire into the earth. It left sonic booms and broken skies behind. What is legacy? For the Su-17 fitter, it's a trail of smoke and steel, a testament to function over fame. Brutal, silent, efficient. The kind of machine history doesn't always applaud, but never forgets. That's the story of the Su-17. A jet with jagged edges, real teeth, and no excuses.